Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk. And then this is our Zoom series. We talk about here. We're talking about titles. I have my friend here, Jerry Wu from First American Title. Welcome back, Jerry.
Hi, man. Good to be here again.
Okay, so guess what we're gonna be talking about today? We're gonna be talking about titles, different ways of holding titles. Are you ready for this? That's a big topic, Jerry.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, from your standpoint, what are the different ways of holding titles?
There's quite a number of ways, and it can be a little bit confusing. If you don't mind, I'll share this flyer with everybody.
Please do.
So the most common way of, can you see my screen here?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so the most common way of holding title is just by yourself, right? One person, so you're a single man, single woman, unmarried man, unmarried woman, or you can even be a married person on title by yourself. For example, you can be Jerry Wu, a married man as his own separate property. Just keep in mind, if you're on title by yourself and you happen to pass away, there's a good chance the property will go into probate. Okay, go into probate court. Basically, it's a court that will determine what happens to your home. All right, and that applies even if you're married and you're on your title by yourself. So when you have more than one person on title, when you have 2, 3, 4, 5 people on title, you will have to choose between one of these ways of holding title. And these are what we call vesting, Edmund. Vesting is basically like a estate planning term. And estate planning, as you know, is just basically what happens to your stuff after you pass away, right? So depending on how you vest your property, it will also determine what happens to your home after you pass away. So one of the ways is called tenants in common. So if you have owners that want to hold separate interests, for example, A and B want to have 70%, 30%, 60-40, then the only way of doing that is through tenants in common. But tenants in common does not have a right of survivorship benefit. So if party A passes away, then party A's interest would have to go to probate.
Interesting.
Now, and I'm just going to breeze through these to kind of give you guys an overview. The next is joint tenants. Joint tenants is almost very opposite of tenants in common. So everybody that's on title would have to have equal interest. Everybody owns it as a whole. All right. And then, but there is an automatic right of survivorship benefit. So if, A, B, C are on title, for example, and then C passes away, then the property just goes to A and B equally, without having to go to probate. Right. The next option here is community property and community property of right of survivorship. I'll talk more about community property of right of survivorship. Basically, this community property of right of survivorship is very much just like what I talked about joint tenants, except that it's only reserved for spouses. All right. So it's only reserved for spouses. You can only hold equal ownership as a whole. And there is also an automatic right of survivorship benefit. Right? So this has become a more popular option for husband and wives because they want that automatic right of survivorship benefit. They don't want it to go to probate. And this one, there's also a better, what we call a step-up tax advantage. Basically, that's just what happened. Basically, it's a capital gains tax advantage if one of the spouses were to pass away. So you guys out there, if you're interested in learning about Step Up, you can either Google it, talk to a CPA or accountant, and they'll be able to tell you all about that. It's a powerful way to save some capital gains tax if one party were to pass away. You can also hold title under your trust, which is a fantastic way to also avoid probate. Or you can hold title under a company name like LLC, corporation, and so forth. And those are the more common ways of holding title.
Well, thank you for sharing, Jerry. That's important. I mean, as we know, California is a community property state. So, these are just knowledges that people don't normally have. But when you purchase a home, since it's a big purchase, probably one of the biggest purchases that you have in your life, make sure you want to talk to a professional when it comes to this. So attorney, title company, or your CPA, like you have suggested. Well, that's fantastic, Jerry. I mean, what other products do First American carry? Would you mind sharing with us?
Yeah, actually, we also have products that, a lot of our products are catered towards real estate professionals.
Sure.
So, for example, we have a product called My First AM, that's catered towards real estate professionals like yourself, Edmund. that
Oh,
allows
awesome.
you to go on to our online portal to get property and title information. You can pull farming information. You can get recorded documents such as grant deeds. Draw your own farm area, so you know allows you to market to a certain group. It allows you to access our net sheet program. Basically, it's you can do automatic net sheets in multiple different languages. We also offer a lot of materials in multiple different languages. One of our very popular websites, firstammulticultural.com. Fantastic website that talks about title and escrow, has articles and videos, and you can change it into multiple different languages.
Awesome.
So you have clients that speak Chinese, Spanish, you can send them that website. They can learn all about, you know, title and what the escrow process is in their own preferred language.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I mean, as a matter of fact, I can't imagine any real estate professional not be doing this. So, you know, my fellow, you know, realtors, you know, make sure you check in with Jerry and check out their websites. And what other products do you guys have?
For many of our agents, we also help provide some like promotional farming material. So some agents need like mailing labels. We can provide mailing labels for you, so you don't have to spend so much time writing the addresses of a homeowner. You know.
Okay.
We also provide some support in terms of like your open houses. Sometimes agents need like a sign-in book, for example, or maybe some shoe covers for your open houses. You know, we provide like, you know, support in that sense as well. We also have like buyer's guides, seller's guides that you can use at your open houses. Beautiful full, you know, 16-page booklets that, you know, that you can pass out at your open houses. And we also have a lot of affiliate companies, you know, our home warranty companies, our 1031 exchange companies, First American's big umbrella, that, you know, we can also offer those services as well.
Awesome. So you guys got it all. Sounds like you guys, you know, have all these things under your belt. It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to have Jerry on our show. And from time to time, you know, if you have questions and, you know, stuff like that, and people would like to know, I may invite Jerry back. He's a great resource, guys. And then for my fellow realtors, I mean, it's amazing that a title company would actually come out and try to kind of help out when it comes to, you know, different source of needs that you may need for open houses and whatnot. So make sure you guys check in with Jerry as well. Thanks, Jerry, again for being on the show. I really appreciate you. And then you guys stay safe out there again, you know, and then I hope you guys enjoy the little Zoom series. Until then, we'll see you next time.